room is dressed in amber light tonight. One candle trembling near the window pane. Outside, the city wears a coat of rain and whispers softly through the dark again. A half-finished glass of red beside my hand, a record turning slow beneath the air. The clock moves carefully across the wall, as if it's trying not to wake despair. I don't miss you loudly anymore. Time has softened every sharp edge of goodbye. But some nights your memory arrives like smoke drifting across a quiet sky. Candles after midnight, burning low and golden in the dark, leaving shadows on the ceiling like fingerprints upon my heart. Candles after midnight, nothing here is asking to be saved. Only 2 or 3 old feelings, learning how to behave. And somewhere in the silence, your name still glows, soft as the rain, soft as the flame. The saxophone is crying down the hall, a lonely note suspended in the blue. It sounds the way a photograph might feel, if photographs could ache the way we do. The streets below are mirrors made of light. Every passing headlamp leaves a trace. I watch reflections wander through the night like memories searching for a place. There was beauty in the way we came apart. No broken promises, no bitter scene. Only 2 hearts carried by different tides, and everything that lived between. Candles after midnight, burning low and golden in the dark, leaving shadows on the ceiling like fingerprints upon my heart. Candles after midnight, nothing here is asking to be saved. Only 2 or 3 old feelings, learning how to behave. And somewhere in the silence, your name still glows, soft as the rain, soft as the flame. I have learned that longing isn't sorrow, not always. Sometimes it's gratitude wearing a darker shade, a quiet companion sitting across the room, not speaking, only staying. The candle grows smaller, the night grows deeper, the music grows distant, and disappear. Candles after midnight, holding what the years could not erase. A little warmth inside the darkness, a little light inside the space. The city fades into the early dawn. The rain slows against the glass. The candle finally surrenders, but the glow remains. The glow remains long after midnight. Long after midnight. The rain arrives sometime after 1, quiet as a secret crossing town. Now the windows wear 1,000 silver tears, while midnight gently settles down. A candle burns beside an empty chair, its flame bending softly with the air. The room is filled with half-forgotten jazz and thoughts too delicate to share. Your photograph remains inside a drawer I haven't opened in a little while. Not because it hurts to see your face, but because I know it by heart now. Ashes in the ashtray, smoke in the chandelier light. Everything is fading slowly, everything except tonight. Ashes in the ashtray, like little ghosts of what has been. Not sorrow, not regret, just where old fire has lived. The saxophone enters like a late confession, low and warm against the darkened room. A single note hangs longer than expected, like perfume refusing to leave too soon. Outside, the avenue shines black and gold, a river made of headlights and rain. Every passing reflection seems familiar, every shadow speaks your name. I remember the softness of your silence, the way you never hurried through a thought, as though every moment deserved attention, as though love was something carefully taught. Ashes in the ashtray, smoke in the chandelier light. Everything is fading slowly, everything except tonight. Ashes in the ashtray, like little ghosts of what has been. Not sorrow, not regret, just where old fire has lived. There are nights when loneliness feels heavy, and there are nights like this when I wear silk gloves and sit quietly beside you, speaking only through memory, speaking only through music. The brush snare whispers, the bass note holds, the candle lowers, the room grows old. The rain keeps falling without a reason, without a hurry. Silver under amber resting where the flame once stood, not asking to burn again, only remembering how beautiful it was. The city exhales beyond the glass, the saxophone disappears into static, the candle gives away its final glow, and all that's left is the scent of smoke, the sound of rain, and a heart at peace with both ashes in the ashtray. Ashes in the ashtray. Ashes in the ashtray. The night is dressed in shades of blue and gold. Streetlights shimmer on the river below. A gentle wind moves through the open blinds, carrying secrets only midnight knows. I pour another glass of borrowed time and watch the city breathe beyond the haze. Your memory arrives without a sound, like a familiar song from distant days. Nothing moves too fast tonight. Even the moon seems lost in thought. After the rain is gone, your shadow lingers on the glass, soft as a dream, warm as a sigh, a feeling too beautiful to pass. After the rain is gone, the silence speaks your name again, like candlelight across the dark, like love that never learned to end. The piano hums beneath the room's soft glow, each chord unfolding like a velvet rose. The evening stretches gently through the dark, in that sacred space where longing grows. I still remember how your laughter moved, slow as smoke above a summer flame. And though the years have wandered far from us, the heart remembers every shade of your name. Nothing asked for certainty. The night accepts what daylight cannot hold. After the rain is gone, your shadow lingers on the glass, soft as a dream, warm as a sigh, a feeling too beautiful to pass. Candlelight across the dark, like love that never learned to end. Maybe we're only echoes now, floating through rooms we used to know. Maybe forever isn't measured by time, but by the places we never let go. And somewhere beneath these sleeping skies, a part of you still walks with me, in every reflection of midnight. its way back to you. The river carries silver dreams downstream. The skyline fades into the dawn above, and in the quiet between heartbeats, there is still love, still love, still love, after the rain has gone. There's a quiet kind of magic in the blue hour rain, when the city slows its heartbeat to a whispering pace. Taxi lights drift across the boulevard like fireflies, and loneliness wears a beautiful face. The record spins a melody older than regret, warm as amber, soft as fading perfume in the air. I close my eyes and find your silhouette again, waiting in the silence as if you've always been there. Some nights are made for forgetting, tonight was made for remembering. Blue hour confession, spoken to the rain and the moonlight above. No one hears the words I'm saying, but the night still knows who I love. Blue hour confession, floating through the glow of distant signs. 1,000 untold feelings hidden between the lines. The river gathers diamonds from the sleeping skyline, carrying reflections toward a dark and patient sea. I wonder if your window catches this same moon tonight, or if it's only shining here for me. The years have softened every sharp edge of goodbye, leaving only tenderness where sorrow used to stay. Now your memory arrives like an old jazz standard, never demanding attention, yet never fading away. The world keeps turning quietly, but this moment stands still. Blue hour confession, spoken to the rain and the moonlight above. No one hears the words I'm saying, but the night still knows who I love. Blue hour confession, floating through the glow of distant signs. 1,000 untold feelings hidden reflected in a dream. Soft rain falling, slow lights moving, one heart listening to echoes of a beautiful beginning. Blue hour confession, carried by the wind across the town. Every memory still glimmers like a jewel that won't fall down. Oh, blue hour confession, resting in the arms of midnight skies, where love becomes a quiet song and never truly dies. The moon fades behind the morning haze. The streets surrender to the dawn. But somewhere inside this gentle blue, your name remains like a secret, like a prayer, like the last note of a song still hanging in the air. There's a little cafe on the corner of the night, still glowing after most of the city sleeps. The rain paints silver patterns on the window glass, and the shadows gather softly at my feet. A candle flickers near an empty chair. The jazz is low enough to feel not here. The waitress smiles and fills my cup again, like she already knows why I come here. The room smells faintly of coffee and old wood, and conversations that have long since gone. I watch the door without expecting much, yet somehow hoping all the same. A table for one beneath the amber light, keeping company with memories on another rainy night. A table for one, and a heart that's finally learned some loves don't disappear. They simply change their form and linger like perfume long after midnight. A tenor saxophone drifts through the speakers, slow and low like smoke against the dark. Every note lands gently on the silence, leaving circles where it touched the heart. Outside, headlights glide across wet streets like gold ribbons floating through the blue. For a moment every reflection looks familiar. For a moment every face becomes you. The years have taken many things away, but not the warmth inside certain names. Not the feeling of your hand in mine. Not the fire beneath the fading flame. A table for one beneath the amber light, keeping company with memories on another rainy night. A table for one and a heart that's finally learned some loves don't disappear. They simply change their form and linger like perfume, long after midnight. I no longer ask the past to return. I only thank it for staying beautiful, for teaching me that tenderness survives even after the story ends, and that loneliness, when held gently enough, can almost become peace. The cup grows cold, the rain grows light, the music fades into the night. No sadness, no regret, only the glow that's left. A table for one beside the sleeping street, where every passing memory feels bittersweet and sweet. A table for one while the city dreams above, holding close the quiet proof that I was lucky enough to know a love worth remembering. The candle burns down, the clock moves on, the rain becomes a whisper, and somewhere between the last note and the first light of dawn, your memory sits across from me, smiling at a table for one. The rain arrived before the evening did, soft against the windows of this borrowed view. Now the city glimmers underneath a veil of blue, and every quiet street reminds me of you. A lamp is glowing in the corner of the room, casting shadows that move slower than time. The record player breathes a distant melody, barely there, like a thought crossing my mind. I sit with a silence like an old friend, neither of us asking where the years have gone. Some things fade gently into memory, some things stay long after they're done. The sound of empty empty rooms isn't empty after all. It carries little pieces of laughter still hanging in the walls. The sound of empty rooms is a whisper after midnight rain, a place where love grows quieter but never truly fades away. And when the world falls still, I hear you there, between the notes inside the air. The saxophone drifts through the darkness below, a lonely ribbon of gold through the blue. Every note seems to know exactly where to go. Every note seems to remember you. Streetlights bloom upon the wet pavement like constellations scattered at my feet. The night wears elegance without effort, graceful in its solitude complete. I wonder if somewhere beneath the same moon you're listening to another song like this, or if the years have carried you so far that even memory no longer exists. The sound of empty rooms isn't empty after all. It carries little pieces of laughter still hanging in the walls. The sound of empty rooms is a whisper after midnight rain, a place where love grows quieter but never truly fades away. And when the world falls still, I hear you there, between the notes inside the air. No photographs tonight, no old letters, no searching through the past. Only the honesty of midnight and the tenderness of what lasts. Because not every love story ends in sorrow. Some become atmosphere, part of the room, part of the music, part of who we are. The bass hums low, the candle burns slow, the rain lets go, and the city exhales. The sound of empty rooms lives inside the hush of every dawn, like the warmth left in a chair long after someone has gone. The sound of empty rooms is a language only hearts can hear, where every fading memory still feels impossibly near. And in the velvet quiet of another midnight sky, you remain like a final note that never says goodbye. The record reaches silence, the skyline turns gray. Morning waits beyond the glass, but for one last moment the room remembers, and so do I. The sound of empty rooms, the sound of empty rooms. Velvet curtains breathing with the midnight wind, a soft sway in the amber glow. Rain traces silver signatures on the glass, like letters nobody was meant to know. The room is quiet enough to hear the shadows move, quiet quiet enough to hear the years unfold. A rose chord lingers somewhere in the dark, warm and fragile as liquid gold. I sit beside the window at the city below, watching headlights drift through pools of rain. Each one disappears into the distance like a memory slipping through my veins. Velvet curtains and rain, that's all the night requires. A little light, a little darkness, a few unfinished desires. Velvet curtains and rain, and your ghost beside the view. Not haunting, not hurting, just keeping the silence true. The saxophone arrives like midnight perfume, floating low across the room. Its voice is made of velvet and regret, blooming softly in the gloom. I remember the way you held a conversation like jazz holds a melody, slow and free, leaving spaces for the heart to answer, leaving room for mystery. The city still wears the same diamonds after dark. The river still gathers fragments of the moon, but some nights feel suspended in another decade, as if dawn is arriving far too soon. Velvet curtains and rain, that's all the night requires. A little light, a little darkness, a few unfinished desires. Velvet curtains and rain, and your ghost beside the view. Not haunting, not hurting, just keeping the silence true. I don't reach for yesterday anymore. I let it come when it chooses, like a familiar song from another room, like candlelight finding forgotten corners. There is grace in that, a kind of peace that only midnight understands. The brush snare whispers, the bass note remains, the candle flickers, the rain explains nothing, and somehow the skyline fades into charcoal gray, and behind the velvet curtains one final candle glows for a moment longer before surrendering today. The last light in the cafe flickers soft and gold, a lonely halo on the edge of closing time. The rain is writing poetry on the glass, while midnight hums a low and velvet rhyme. The waitress folds the chairs one by one, a quiet ritual the evening understands. I linger with a cooling cup of coffee, and your memory resting gently in my hands. Some hearts leave slowly, long after they are gone. You're the last light in the cafe, the glow that lingers after dark, the final note of a love song still resonating in my heart. You're the last light in the cafe, a warmth that never said goodbye, like moonlight resting on the water, like a dream that learns to fly. The piano from the corner speaker fades away, leaving room for silence dressed in blue. Every shadow in this room seems familiar, as if the night itself remembers you. The city shines beyond the fogged up windows, diamonds scattered across the sleeping streets, and every passing reflection brings me closer to the place where memory and longing meet. The years move onward, but some feelings never leave. You're the last light in the cafe, the glow that lingers after dark, the final note of a love song still resonating in my heart. You're the last light in the cafe, a warmth that never said goodbye, like moonlight resting on the water, like a dream that learns to fly. Maybe love is not possession, maybe love is what remains when the voices have all faded and only beauty fills the space. Like perfume on an empty collar, like footprints washed by summer rain, like a melody heard through a distant wall, sweet enough to wake again. No bitterness, no blame, only a candle protecting a flame. No promises to defend, only gratitude for where we've been. You're the last light in the cafe, still glowing softly through the years, turning all my quiet sorrows into something bright and clear. You're the last light in the cafe, a star the dawn could never hide, and when the city falls to silence, you're still sitting by my side. The door is locked, the room grows still, the rain has finally stopped. Yet somewhere between the shadows and the first breath of morning, your light remains. The last light in the cafe. The last light. The last light. The night leans softly against the window frame, wrapped in blue reflections and fading heat. Summer is leaving without a word tonight, slipping quietly through the sleeping streets. A candle trembles on the piano lid, throwing shadows across the room in gold. The air still carries traces of your perfume, like a story too elegant to be told. The city hums beneath the veil of rain, a distant heartbeat under neon skies. And somewhere between the thunder and the silence, I find you in the corner of my mind, like the last cigarette of summer, burning slow between my fingertips. A little warmth, a little danger, a little sweetness on my lips, like the last cigarette of summer, glowing softly in the midnight blue. I watch the ember fade away, but not the thought of you. The saxophone arrives like an old confession, low enough to hide inside the dark. Every note hangs gently in the atmosphere, like smoke drifting through the heart. I remember rooftop evenings by the river, your laughter floating over city lights, the way we never rushed a single moment, as if we knew the value of the night. Now the years sit quietly beside me, neither friend nor stranger anymore, only witnesses to all the tender things that time could never quite ignore. simply ask to be held gently. fragile glass, like an old melody, still beautiful because it survived. The candle burns lower, the bass note lingers, the rain slows down, the room grows larger, with silence like the last cigarette of summer, holding on against the cooling air. A small flame standing in the darkness without needing to go anywhere, like the last cigarette of summer, turning slowly into ash and light, teaching me that beautiful things don't have to last forever, to last a lifetime. The sky begins to pale beyond the rooftops, the city stretches toward the dawn. The candle finally gives up its glow, but one thin ribbon of smoke still rises, still dances, still remembers the last cigarette of summer. Velvet streetlights on a boulevard of rain, golden reflections trembling under passing cars. The city's wearing diamonds made of water tonight, and every shining window looks like falling stars. I sit beside the silence and let it pour, like slow jazz drifting from a room upstairs. Your memory settles softly on my shoulders, like a favorite coat carrying years of prayers. Asks nothing from me now, it only lets me feel. Velvet streetlights burning softly through the blue, every lonely glow reminds me of a midnight spent with you. Velvet streetlights painting silver on my soul, like a love too deep for daylight, still illuminating what it stole. A distant saxophone dissolves into the dark, wrapped in the hush of a sleeping avenue. The moon hangs low above the rooftops, like an old photograph touched by shades of blue. I remember how your eyes could calm a storm, how your smile could slow the hands of time. Now I find those moments in reflections, floating through the corners of my mind. The city keeps its secrets well, but some remain alive. Velvet streetlights burning softly through the blue, every lonely glow reminds me of a midnight spent that never disappears, only changing shape beneath the tears. And maybe every road we leave behind lies somewhere inside the heart, where every ending becomes a memory, and every memory becomes an art. Slowly, the rain keeps falling softly, the night keeps calling somewhere beyond these city lights. Your name still shines, velvet street lights, glowing warm against the rain, turning every fleeting shadow into something that remains. Velvet street lights, keeping watch above the night, while the world keeps moving onward. You remain my quiet light. The streets grow empty, the sky turns gray, the morning waits beyond the horizon. But for one more moment in this beautiful silence, I stay with you beneath the velvet streetlights. Beneath the velvet streetlights. The city wears a silver glow tonight. Rain is painting diamonds on the avenue. 1,000 strangers drift through neon light, but every quiet road still leads to you. The radio is whispering soft and low, like memories wrapped in velvet and smoke. I trace your name across the fogged up glass, watching old promises gently provoke. And every passing headlight fades away, leaving shadows where your laughter used to stay. Midnight windows looking down on empty streets, where the moonlight dances slowly with the rain. I can feel your touch inside the silence still, like a melody returning once again. Midnight windows holding all we never said. Every heartbeat echoes softly through the dark, though the night keeps moving on without a sound. You remain the brightest spark. A jazz guitar is floating through the room, like perfume lingering long after goodbye. The clock keeps turning circles on the wall, yet somehow time refuses to comply. I wear your memory like a favorite coat, soft around the edges, warm against the cold. A tender ache that never asks for more, a story too beautiful to grow old. And every distant siren disappears, leaving only traces of forgotten years. Midnight windows looking down on empty streets, where the moonlight dances slowly with the rain. I can feel your touch inside the silence still, like a melody returning once again. Midnight windows holding all we never said, every heartbeat echoes softly through the dark. Though the night keeps moving on without a sound, you remain the brightest spark. Maybe love was never meant to stay forever. Maybe some hearts live between the lines, like reflections on the pavement after midnight. Beautiful because they never fully shine. Still I keep a place for you, where the music never ends, where the night is always young, and broken dreams can still pretend. Midnight windows shining over sleeping streets, while the rain writes poetry beneath the stars. I can hear your voice inside the quiet air, though you're farther than you are. Midnight windows keeping all our secret songs, wrapped in echoes only lonely hearts can hear. And beneath these city lights of silver blue, I still feel you near. The city wears a silver glow tonight, and somewhere in the silence, love survives. Love survives in the midnight light. Midnight settles softly on the boulevard below. Rain gathers diamonds where the neon rivers flow. A taxi disappears into a haze of gold and blue, and every quiet reflection somehow leads me back to you. The room is warm with shadows and the scent of yesterday. A record turns in circles while the city drifts away. trace invisible patterns on the arm of this old chair, like writing little love letters to a ghost still in the air. Nothing needs explaining now, the night already understands. Silken street lights dancing on the window pane, every drop of silver rain whispers your name again. Silken street lights floating through this midnight glow. Love doesn't always leave completely. Sometimes it lingers slow, like smoke above a candle flame, like jazz beneath the moon. Silken street lights bringing you back to the room. The city wears its loneliness with effortless grace tonight. Every rooftop holding secrets underneath the pale moonlight. A distant train is singing somewhere far beyond the dark, and memory strikes softly like a match against the heart. I remember how you laughed when summer stayed out late, how your hand would find my hand without a second thought or wait. Now the years move through me gently like a slow and patient sea, yet some tides still return, carrying pieces back to me. No bitterness remains, only beauty after time. Silken street lights dancing on the window pane, every drop of silver rain whispers your name again. Silken street lights floating through this midnight glow. Love doesn't always leave completely. Sometimes it lingers slow, like smoke above a candle flame, like jazz beneath the moon. Silken street lights bringing you back to the room. Maybe that's the secret of a grown-up heart, not forgetting, not pretending, just learning how to carry tenderness, like a photograph worn smooth at the edges, still beautiful because of every mark, still shining because of every year. The rain falls softer now, the city grows quieter, the music grows smaller, until all that remains is feeling. Silken street lights shimmering across the sleeping town, turning every fleeting memory into something deeper now. Silken street lights wrapped around this lonely view, and somewhere in the midnight silence I can almost feel you, like warmth inside a winter room, like velvet after dark. Silken street lights still glowing in my heart. The record spins, the rain slows, the sky you left behind stays on, stays on like silken street lights. The hotel bar is almost out of light. Just a few amber lamps surviving the night. The bartender polishing the same glass twice, like he's trying to smooth the edges of time. Outside, rain gathers on the boulevard, turning every street into a river of gold. The city looks beautiful from this distance, beautiful in the way lonely things grow. I sit where the shadows are comfortable, when nobody asked what brought me here. The ice melts slowly in a crystal glass, and midnight settles close enough to hear. At the hotel bar, 2 a.m., the silence knows my name. It sits beside me like an old companion, without judgment, without blame. At the hotel bar, 2 a.m., your memory walks in unannounced, wearing the perfume of another year, soft enough to haunt him for a little while. The room belongs to us again. A saxophone rises from the speakers, low and warm against the velvet dark. Every note drifts through the room like smoke, leaving fingerprints upon the heart. You love places like this, the faded elegance, the half-forgotten glow, the way strangers carried entire histories without ever letting them show. Sometimes I still hear your laughter, hidden inside certain chords, appearing for a second between the music, then disappearing without a word. At the hotel bar at 2 a.m., the silence knows my name. It sits beside me like an old companion, without judgment, without blame. At the hotel bar at 2 a.m., your memory walks in unannounced, wearing the perfume of another year, soft enough to haunt him for a little while. The room belongs to us again. No tragedy remains here, only distance, only time, only two hearts living in different seasons of the same dream. And somehow that's enough. The bass holds one note, the rain holds one thought, the night holds one feeling that never fully leaves. At the hotel bar at 2 a.m., the glasses shine like tiny stars. The city flickers beyond the windows like old scars turned into art. At the hotel bar at 2 a.m., I raise a quiet There's a blue lamp in the window across the street, burning softly through the rain at 2:30. A lonely beacon in a city made of shadows, the kind of light that makes me think of you. The room is dressed in midnight and old jazz records, their worn-out covers scattered near the floor. The music barely rises above a whisper, yet somehow it says more than words ever could. A slow train moans somewhere beyond the river, its echo fading into the velvet sky. And for a moment, the whole world feels suspended between a memory and a sigh. The blue lamp in the window shines through the darkness like a secret flame, not bright enough to change the night, just bright enough to stay. The blue lamp in the window, glowing where the rain and silence meet, like a heart that learned to carry longing with elegance and grace. The saxophone arrives beneath the piano shadow, a low confession drifting through the room, every note wrapped in analog warmth, like perfume lingering afternoon. I remember hotel lobbies after midnight, marble floors reflecting chandelier light, the way your hand would rest against your coffee cup while the city disappeared into the night. We were never loud with our affection, never careless with the things we felt. We spoke in glances, pauses, half smiles, the language only grown hearts understand. The blue lamp in the window shines through the darkness like a secret flame, not bright enough to change the night, just bright enough to stay. The blue lamp in the window, glowing where the rain and silence meet, like a heart that learned to carry longing with elegance and grace. Maybe that's why some memories survive, not because they're painful, but because they're beautiful, because they continue glowing long after their moment has passed, like distant lights seen through rain. One bass note, one candle flame, one passing car, one forgotten name. The night gathers them all and holds them gently. The blue lamp in the window, still watching over empty streets below, still turning ordinary darkness into something soft and slow. The blue lamp in the window, a small star above the avenue, and every time I see it shining, I find a little piece of you. The rain finally settles into silence, the record reaches its final